We are live. We are live. I usually let you guys just talk your golf and injury talk before I say anything every week. um, Good morning, chat. Welcome back to Trading with the Boys here. First one in a couple weeks, guys. Yeah, it has been a little bit. I know, Palm, you had jury duty last week. I was occupied. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Your guys' audio is not working. They can't even hear you. let me fix this real quick. For some reason OBS resets like all your sound settings and everything every single time. Let's try this. Go ahead and say something, guys.
Testing. Anyone hear me?
Test.
All right.
Hello.
They should be good at this point. It's picking up. All right, Savvy,
I
thanks.
was talking loud, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Savvy.
Markets are open. Yeah, we are a little bit late. I had to do some camera adjusting and working on the OBS setup while they were yapping about golf and injuries.
Yapping. I know you liked it.
Yeah, I think he was taking notes.
He was.
I feel like
finding a chiropractor to go to.
Yeah. I feel like
Feverishly
I've been
taking
in front of this camera a lot this week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. How was the stream last night? I missed it 2 nights in a row. How was it last night?
So the Globex streams have been a different vibe. Like they've been an entirely different vibe. Like new viewers, people that are generally at work are home. The West Coast people are awake and live, and yeah, it's been a good change. I'm sure you guys can tell from the amount of subs and views that my content's been getting that it's been a good change.
Yeah, it's been like 30 plus viewers regularly on the lives.
Yeah, like my peaks are getting close to like 40 every stream almost.
Wow.
But I think Savvy. I think during like RTH, right? Like the people who have been with us for a long time are actively engaged trying to trade. So they're not really like, they have the stream on, but they're not really paying attention to the stream, right? And they'll look at back when they have nothing going on the charts every now and then they might say something in the chat. But during Globex, you're rarely getting big moves. So people are more prone to engage and ask questions and ask for insights. It's just a better vibe as far as streaming is concerned. Obviously, the trading's not as great during Globex, but
yeah. I want to make it clear, I have not taken a trade yet.
Say what?
At all this morning. Yeah, I'm telling you, this you've been a bad influence on me, Wes. I actually wait for levels. I actually patient. It's ridiculous. Next thing I know, I'm making money.
There was a
stretch. I didn't know that was a thing.
Crazy how it works.
There was a stretch there the other day where I was like, oh no, I'm seeing a lot of trades out of the guy. What's he doing? I'm seeing a post every 5 minutes.
It was ridiculous. It was stupid is what it was. Oh.
Dave, you need to shave.
Barely see the mustache. Maybe it's all gray. It's all gray, Albu. Oh yeah, 70 mustaches are coming back. That picture you posted, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I just trimmed it this morning too, so it's going to be a little even lighter.
I don't know. Let's see if this stream comes close to the views that the Globex has.
I don't think so. I mean,
what's up, Fletcher?
Oh, here we go.
Fletcher, I reached out to you the other day. I don't know if you saw the DM or not. You just got rid of the dirty stash.
Overnight highs. Come on now, let's do it.
Why is the candle at 7 a.m. so
What's up, Mason?
massive? What happened at 7 a.m.?
Oh, Trump came out and said China 80% tariffs seem fine to him.
Dude, does that man
That
never
happened
sleep?
at 7 a.m.?
Yeah, he doesn't sleep.
What's up, Cade? Well, trade 1 from the trading plan initial target just got hit. Did I take it? No.
No, I didn't either. I did not. It's too early. I mean, again, this patience thing is ridiculous. Gotta wait for a level first.
I'm kind of at one.
We
right
are
now.
in a level currently.
We are in one.
Yeah, I know we are. Sticking to the plan, Fletch.
Oh, no,
We're gonna
no
get-
worries, Fletcher. I just wanted to make sure that like we were all clear. I thought about.
See, I think what's happening is if you look at the overnight session, minus that tweet candle, this thing was climbing up, and it's just trying to regain that now. You look at that.
We
Just
are
take
heading
that tweet
into the
candle out.
expected range right now too.
Yeah.
Trying to trade into it.
262. Well, we're in a west zone now. Right? You got
Yes.
260 to 280.
Oh, West Sound.
So Wes, when it hits this 260 280, what are you looking for? Are you looking for rejection? Are you looking for support? Do you have any expectations at all on it
So
when it hits this level?
when we're at this level, right? My entry won't be till either a clear break above and a retest hold,
Okay.
or a strong rejection out of and another attempt at a push through the level and another rejection. So it's always
Which we're getting neither right now. We're getting neither
neither
of those.
You're getting chopped right now, is what you're getting.
Okay.
Let me do something here quick. Let's do this since we're kind of a little ways away from a glitch. It could print.
Porch. Porch.
We'd have to move up a lot to find the cow. That's up at
Martin,
10
no,
a.m.
we're not going to discuss that topic on a live stream. I do,
Well, I think
I do
overnight-
see your
hold on.
message. I'm not ignoring it. We're not gonna discuss that.
Yeah, I am not taking. I'm loving this not taking trades, and my emotional capital is so much higher now. My mental capital. Plus, you know me, I'm waiting for the ICT inverse fair value gap.
Here we go. So I do have some ICT traders. What's up, DCD? I do have some ICT traders joining those Globex streams, right?
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. It's awesome. I mean, I like to poke fun, but I kind of follow. Look, like you said, he's just naming stuff. His marketing is unbelievable.
Did Dave discover
Yeah.
weed or something?
That's awesome. That's great.
Oh, man. Hey, there's Tron X. So Tron, directly above me is Palmetto. And directly above him, palm point to the ceiling, is DJP, Dave.
And a boy DCD. I think fair value gap might be what the Chinese characters are that you have on your tattoo, DCD. You just didn't know that.
These are the guys I was talking about. Yeah, these guys.
Talking bad-
You'll see
talking bad
these
about it.
two faces above me every Friday at Market Open.
Almost every Friday.
Yeah, almost every Friday. I mean, obviously, if schedules align, it's not like any of us are getting paid for this. So,
Speaking of, we'll be renegotiating our contract after this. I hope you brought your lawyers.
yeah,
That's right, Palm. That's right. Yep,
If not, I'd give your attorney a call right now.
that's right. We will not be bringing in sandwiches. This is going to be the
Yeah,
long haul. We cannot
okay.
bring sandwiches.
Okay. Palm's always keeping it real. Why do they have their shirts
That's
on? Let's get this party started, Tron. Yeah, Dave, go ahead.
Yeah.
Tron, you're gonna fit right into this community, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, I'm out of 3.
Okay. Here we go. Here, Wes. Rejection, right? Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, Palm's already on it. For me, I'm gonna wait, but Palm's already on
I'm
it.
out of 3 from. I got short average entries at 75.
Wow, nice.
I'm out of 3, and then the rest are looking at 220. See if we get it.
Holy cow, Palm. Nice job.
Shout out the trading plan.
Yep.
It's a winner.
No, you've been executing really well off of it too. So kudos
Yeah,
to you.
Palm's
Kudos
doing
to
a
you.
good job.
Like you can read the trading plan all you want, right? Like you can sit there and read it and know what's going on. You still have to execute it. Like it's not like
Yeah.
I mean, if you blindly follow it, you can blindly follow it sometimes, but you still have to, in the moment, in the heat of the moment, execute.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
That's
you've done a
that's
great
awesome,
job this week.
Palm.
Palm, you've had a pretty good week, huh?
I'm telling you, the trading plan, I actually just scaled 2 more off just because when you were talking about gold yesterday,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, it looks like a short. I looked at it and was like, no, it doesn't. This looks like a long. So then I took a 1 micro long
Did
on
you get
one of my
wrecked?
combos. Yeah, dude, I didn't realize
Not red.
I didn't realize how highly levered it is. Oh my god. I took a 1 micro gold long, and I had a $150 like auto risk on Top Step X. So I was like, okay, $150 on 1 micro, like I'll be so fine. That's so much risk. It enters the bracket once the position enters, and the stop is like right there. I was like, I thought I was gonna have this much risk. And then 5 minutes later, it tagged it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I won't be touching that again. So I just wanted to lock something in to make up for those losses.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because I forget who asked about GC futures in the chat, but they were asking me about it. They were like, "What do you think about a long on GC?" Right? And I was like, "I've never looked at gold futures." Like, let me pull up a chart here quick to give you a brief rundown. It was a completely naked chart. I gave my read, and that dude made like $420 real quick, whoever it was.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you got short. Faded me.
What's up, Mousy? Yeah, it was wild. I was like, well, there you go. Proof that you don't need indicators. Purely naked chart. Quick read, quick analysis.
I could have added there 260, but it was so fast.
Yeah.
Hard to grab that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to add to winners more too, especially because I'm trading lots of 3 micros at a time.
Let's get a little broader view here on a 5-minute.
Like that trade I took on Thursday or Wednesday, whenever it was, the one where price just knifed down. Like I added in twice to that, so my total size was 9 micros off of an original 3 lot.
Nice. And got a little over 100 points.
Something like that, yeah, on the final lot.
Well, it's funny because
I'm hoping those analysis are providing people with a little bit of clarity. You know, like
they are for me.
Yeah, they are for me.
Starting to be able to see almost like what I'm seeing. You know.
60.
Expected range, low
Next
short.
level at 200 to 220, yeah. So if it blows through that, we're downtown. ES is kind of leading NQ around right now. Honestly, in the first hour and a half, I'm a big watcher of both of these things at the same time to see who's leading and who isn't. And it's ES leading right now.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
If I get filled out. All right, I'm filled out of the whole thing there.
Nice.
Nice job. I'm going to let this candle close.
You just play level to
See
level.
what it does.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Wow, brilliant.
On that note, I'm gonna go get a coffee.
Guys, this is out of the norm. Palm normally gets wrecked really early on these things. So.
Yeah. Real early.
Oh, Fletcher, I see you. I see your DM. Let me take a look at it here quick.
So let's see what this does here.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting
Yes.
it. I'm kind of wanting it to push below 200. If we get the hold here above 220, I'm not opposed to the long back up.
Yeah, I think we go below, but you know how when I say something like that, it immediately goes the other direction.
Yeah, vice versa. If we get the push below 200, like say down into like 180,
Yeah.
170s, and come back up and test 200 and hold below, I'm not opposed to the short.
Yeah, right now ES is leading NQ.
EQ, baby. EQ, baby.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, but I don't know which one's going to win the battle here right now. We got a little bit. I mean, they're kind of moving in tandem. It's just ES is like the hour candle on ES right now is more red, staying red, where the hour candle on the NQ is green. So I don't know who's going to win this battle of who's going to lead and who's going to follow.
More interest to the top side on the Dom right now. There's just liquidity resting below, like a little bit of volume resting down and through the 100s.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it wants to come down here first before we make the
I mean, this is a chop open, but after the last 2 days, why? Yeah, I can see why it's a chop open. Don't you see that typically?
It's been kind of aggressive to both sides over the last few days.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a little bit of exhaustion on both sides.
Okay, the 220 long is paying if you took it, guys.
I did not.
I did not either. Do we have any news today?
I look, nothing. Just the Feds, a couple of Fed guys speaking. Which I always four Fed guys speaking.
Oh, that's all.
One's already started.
That's all after the close. Oh no, that was this morning. Oh, we do have it here. Okay. So Goolsby is talking here in about 15 minutes.
Dan Williams is talking now. Or has been talking.
That's pretty light. Oh no, we got Trump signing executive orders at the close again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sunday night open will be wild.
DJ, he is absent today.
So 200 to 220. And I'm not even,
nice
I'm
Fletcher.
I'm in my XFA on OPSEP, so I don't have rhythmic. I don't know if any glizzies have fired or if we're even close.
There was one that fired on news this morning, but I wasn't
Yeah.
able to hop on it.
Oh, yeah, there was one that did. It fired bearish on the ES, but yeah, I wasn't
I mean, it would have paid
messing
with
with
a
that.
wide stop.
Yeah.
Yikes, this is not the greatest of opens, is it?
No, like I said, I think they're a little exhausted and trying to. I mean, it's because it's right at Abu. Close your ears. It's right at VWAP, basically.
Oh, jeez. We might be in like zombie grind Friday territory.
Well, it already retraced Thursday. It already retraced 50% of Thursday's handle overnight. So to me, I was like, if it already made that move, then.
Don't you dare be looking at VWAP.
It's awesome. Love it.
I'd like another offer at 200 just to see what happens before I
See what it does. Yeah. I think you might get it. And that was suspiciously close to overnight lows or overnight highs to not take it on that little run up. That was crazy. That to me is a huge failure swing. If that happens, I think it wants something lower, but I don't know. I'm being patient, Wes. It's crazy. Next thing you know, you make money. It's a crazy concept.
Yeah, Abu, which leads me to believe zombie grind. If you look at my
That's a great
Dom, You look at where the most interest is. Coincidentally, it's up there at 20,500.
Well, we got 10. Okay, here comes the algorithm.
Is that
Again,
a
algo.
swing, Dave?
Not yet. Close. Might have been. Actually, might have been. Now I got to get an inverted. I got to get an inverted fair value gap now.
Oh,
so
jeez.
So I can have the silver bullet model payoff. Fletch knows.
Kind of got a bounce off 220, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Again.
A little bit. I still want another offer at 200 though. So I'm kind of just sitting around.
Cool.
Here we go.
Yeah, Tron, I'm right there with you. That's why I'm kind of just sitting back waiting for at least an attempt at a move to see what happens. One side or the other.
The old Dave would have just got chopped up in this.
New Dave. New and improved Dave.
New and improved Dave. The Dave 2000 is not doing that.
What's up, Jose? Yeah, it has been a while. Welcome back, brother. It's so funny, guys. So on the Globex streams, I find myself like making the "Hey, new viewers, click the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button" thing about 5 times a stream.
Yeah. You got to remind people though, otherwise they'll just click away. I'm guilty of it too.
Are you?
Oh, here we go.
Of like clicking away from people's content before I sub or like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I completely mean to, because I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Let me subscribe so I see more. And then I just click away to something else. The algo's trained us to have like squirrel brain.
Yeah, it's... You don't like Wes's video. Palm probably hits the thumbs up on all my content regardless. He comments.
I think he does.
He actually comments on the majority of my content.
Hey man, I spend enough time on YouTube. Might as well do something helpful with it.
Do something good with it. That's right.
Let's have a round table look at Bitcoin. No, Tron. I'm not going there. I'm not going to look at Bitcoin.
It looks like ES is kind of winning the battle now, or being the leader. See if it keeps it up.
901 candle paid.
901. Wow, these refusals to take short-term lows are crazy, or highs. Short-term highs or lows are nuts.
It's just like Tron
Range
said,
day.
It's a muted market, so
Yeah.
You kind of just have to wait for the break of either side, and then see what happens on a retest. So unfortunately, being patient is going to be key today.
Yep, I would agree with that.
I think we do get a move at some point, right? I just don't know when that's going to happen.
But why am I tuning in then? What the hell?
Am I here
Yeah,
for?
Tron. You're right, Tron. Sometimes the best trade is no trade.
What am I here?
Palmetto really got the one clear aftermarket open trade. He was a part of it. He got the one good one.
Yeah, Palm, you got
My
it. That was
fingers
nice.
itching for another.
Nah, you've already locked it in a profitable day. Like,
But it could be more, Wes.
true,
Oh, here we go.
but that's what gets you into trouble sometimes.
That's what gets me into trouble.
I'm going to do the old price keeps going down. I'm just going to keep adding. I mean, to be fair, like the bounce off of 210 is paying here. The 20 points.
To be fair. Look at that.
It doesn't look terrible. If we go back down and retest like 215,
I like the hold above 200. I'm not opposed to now a reoffer at 220 and then a hold above. But it could be gone as well. They might just run.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know.
It's right in the middle. Like I'm not
Exactly.
I'm not getting I'm not getting involved at 240, I can tell you that.
There's nothing to do here. By the way, I'm going to save everything I've said on the stream today so I can go back and go, yeah, all right, that's how you do this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is how you do nothing. This is how you do nothing.
Then you'll
The
find the
art of
hypocrisy.
Zen.
Then you'll find the hypocrisy at a later date in your trading.
Always do. Always do. Oh, DCD, Top Step doing that? I mean, that was kind of the end game, right? Always the end game for at least for those guys.
Oh, is he posting on Discord? Yeah, I can't look at. Oh, I guess I could look.
No, he on the chat. He asked, "What do y'all think about it? TS opening their own brokerage is what DC on the chat."
Oh, I mean that's where that's where the industry is heading anyway. They're
Right.
just kind of being a leader on that front. They've always kind of been the first to make. The only thing that they weren't first to make the move on was multiple accounts.
Multiple accounts, yeah.
But,
Well, and you saw that they only countered with 5 because they just had to. I don't think they wanted
to
to.
stay competitive, yeah, they did have to. I mean, at that time when that was happening, all the influencers were heading over there because they were getting better paydays. Yeah, to stay relevant, they kind of had to adapt.
Well, Fletcher, we've got an inverted fair value gap to the upside on the 1 minute here, so we might be into a long. I'm going to say that it's going to flush.
Yeah, Tron.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think what I'd really like to see is a break and retest of 280 to go target yesterday's high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing it, Palm. I like it.
Wow.
I like it.
That's crazy. I just put these boxes on my charts. My bank account started going up.
I mean, you remember when you were messing around with a lot of different like opening range breaks and all that stuff. While those are effective at certain points in time and like they're nice to know where they are, I think basing a trade off it on a daily basis is probably the wrong approach, you know?
Potentially.
Which is
Fletch,
why,
226.
I kind of steered you in the pivot direction for a minute, if you notice, so that you could.
Yeah, which I do like those. I think they
I
provide decent context.
I have them on my charts too, right? Like they're there, so I know where they're at. And if they fall in a level like the one up there around, there's a pivot at 353. I have a level at 340 to 360.
Pretty good confluence.
Yeah, I mean you're looking for something to happen up there for sure. Should we call him West Jr.? No, Palmetto's his own man.
Yeah, Wes is a much better trader than me. I don't deserve that title. Dude, that 210 long just staring me in the face. Could have taken me out.
Yeah, I kind of wish, because Dave and I were talking, I was like, I want to re-offer at 200 before we got down there, and then I just kind of sat there doing nothing when it happened.
Well, I called out that inverted fair value gap on the 1 minute and at 226. That was a level to go long.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just saying, if you look, you'll see it.
We do have no news today, which is concerning when it comes to like trying to move out of this range.
Yeah, just talking
exactly.
Feds.
Yeah.
Which
All of them just yapping.
Yeah, and they'll say something and they'll bing and yeah.
Palm,
I
you
still
got
don't
your Dom
understand
up.
why they.
I don't. Why?
Pull up your in-queue Dom. I want to kind of point something out to you. So this is another thing that will add another layer to your reading of the
Oh, you're
levels.
saying for like level 2 data?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the stream. I don't have level 2.
Yeah, that's fine. So what I'm looking at, right, is where the big blocks are sitting. You can see the big boys are sitting up here around 20,500, which leads me to believe that that's probably going to get traded at some point today or get close to it.
Yeah.
So what you're looking for is pullback longs in my eyes right now. That's what I'm leaning towards when I'm looking at that Dom and seeing the interest is higher.
Mm-hmm. To target 250.
Correct.
That
That doesn't mean we don't see some downside, right? There is definitely some orders resting below, but they're nowhere near the big boys that are sitting up here at 20,500. There's no big boys sitting below. So that leads me to believe you should have a bullish bias and be looking for pullback longs or break and retests of levels.
That makes sense. I concur.
Nowhere close to any of that though.
I'm telling you, the clean break and retest of like 280 to 270-ish. If we get it right here too, that'd be sick. I'd absolutely hop on that. Fletcher said FVG is king.
Guys, I think I'm gonna try the long here from 260. I think we do run these highs. Let me wait to see if we get another. See if point of control holds. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm long.
Excellent.
Nice move.
Market makers, did you hear that?
I know. Risk down to below point of control.
Feels like it wants to pop, doesn't it? But man.
A little bit. I know, it's kind of slow. I got blocks popping up below that they might want to come back and grab before it goes. Come on.
Ignore those blocks.
I know. I have to go break. Oh, no. Let's get my stop out of there. I don't want it to get tagged. All right. Oh, come on.
It feels like it, and then it just doesn't.
I'm gonna let it play out. I'll take the $200 loss if it wants to come back and grab me below 250. Of course.
Yep.
These blocks below had to pop up there. They're in the mid 250s, so I'm okay with where my stop is right now. Man, it's slow.
Yeah, it's slow. Slow go.
Here we go. Pop.
Feels
I like
it,
the
though.
read. I do think we run that high. We haven't run any of that 725, 730 candle, high or low. Watch, I said I liked your trades.
I know. Get wrecked.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm only risking like $250. All right, those orders filled in the mid 250s.
Yeah, DCD, I saw that too. It's crazy impressive risk management.
Come on.
Oh, craziness right there.
I'm sorry, I said something.
Stopped out.
Then watch it go.
Oh, of course. Just enough to grab me out.
Yeah, fair.
Unbelievable.
Well, what sucked is like some fairly decent sized orders popped in below after I got into my trade. And of course, what's the market going to do at that point? Snap back down
Gotta go get them.
to grab it. It's like, come on, man.
Gotta go get them. Well, I jumped in at 55. Let's see what happens here. I'm break even though. I'm not going to let this thing fool around with me. I know I'm not getting a lot of room. Oh, just took me out break even.
Fletcher's saying downside.
I mean, it
I
could.
don't know. I guess.
It's starting to feel.
Glad
a
I
little
went
bit
break
heavy.
even.
The fact that we didn't just go run those highs. Man, it's ugly price action today.
Oh, it's brutal.
Damn, the short would have paid again. I just didn't want to fade you.
Well, I took a short there.
Of course.
Nice.
Well, he's not wrong, but all of this is pretty whippy though. So again, break even.
Where are you short from?
242. I got in late.
Break even.
Yep. Yep. There it goes. Yep. Give that a shot.
I don't know, man. I like that higher low that we put in when we tested 220 to 210.
Yeah, I mean, I
Look
like
at
the
a
longs
5-minute.
still. Like, look at this.
Clean wick and reclaim higher low of all that consolidation from 745 to 830.
Yeah.
And now we're back up at 260.
It's amazing.
I might give this one more shot. I'll wait. All right, I'm gonna try it again.
Go for it.
Nice. I didn't get filled. I have a join bid button and it left me behind.
I am gonna go
That's
break
bullshit.
even. It didn't get me in. Guys, it
Oh,
didn't
you
get me
join
in.
bid?
Unbelievable.
Do you mark it in or do you join the bid or the
Join
ask?
the bid.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. So you don't get some ridiculous
Market,
bill.
you catch too much slippage.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Damn, we got pranked.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What?
Are you actually kidding me? I can't enter right here.
No, it's too late to enter right now. Plus, it's doing bullshit. Look at that failure swing. Another failure swing. See what it does. Oh, what a lousy price action. This will chop you up.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Dow Jones
This will
sells coal.
chop you up.
Let's see here.
I'm long from 59.
Nice.
I might trust Palm. His calls are kind of good this morning.
Slow down.
Slow down.
The ideal target would be like yesterday's high, but
Yeah.
39.5, something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just mentally preparing myself to sit through a lot of sideways right here, but
Yeah.
I do like the entry.
Man, it's slow.
I'm gonna tighten my stop. I don't really feel like sitting here and watching it go 30 points against me. If it takes out the low we just put in, then I'll look for a re-entry.
Yeah, the fact that price just isn't like holding above that
Just
previous
jump,
5-minute
yeah.
candle wick has me scared for any long side positions. Coal to swole. Let's see here. You caught the sell at 41,750. Nice name, by the way. 41,750. Let's see. So, yesterday at the close you're talking about, you caught that sell? Nice.
This action is bogus.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know what to do here, guys. I think we kind of have to wait for either the break above 280 and the reoffer, the break and retest, or wait for the break below 200 and the retest on a rejection for the short side on NQ. I'm down like $250 right now after that last trade. I'm glad I have my stop in though. That kind of wicked pretty low.
Yeah,
I'd have taken a
I
lot
think
of
I'm gonna
heat.
get stopped out too. Yeah, stopped out for 7 points.
Well, hey, you take a profit this morning there, Paul.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. Got to take a call.
Since you're trading the risk settings in 3 Michaels, so the risk settings I have as far as like so it's in dollars, which I like actually. So that way you don't have to worry about like adjusting points for dollars. You just automatically always have a set dollar amount. But my standard risk is $150 risk to a $450 take profit. But I usually move both of those. So like the risk in that case, I just tightened it up. Because in my opinion, there's no reason for me to take the full like 25 points of risk there when I can just give it 7, which is, as of right now, the right decision. Mm-hmm. And the take profit, I usually scale out along the way, so I'm not taking the full target on all 3. But 150 to 450. Trying to get like Carmon one day, bro. I'm trying to hit that 10R trade.
That's awesome.
He's an animal with those. He gets in on ES with like a 2-point stop, and then it runs for like 27 points. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Like, yes, 1 to 3 is what it's set to, but I don't think I'm taking 1 to 3 on any trade, really. It's probably more like 1 to 2, if that.
That was pest control telling me they're coming next week.
Nice. Nice.
If we get back above 260, I'll try it again.
Wow, what a sleepy market. What a sleepy open.
Yeah, a little bit. 50-point range, basically.
Everybody kind of spent their powder in the last couple of days.
Well, I guess we just sit on our hands for the meantime, guys. Chat, how are you guys doing today, if you're trading? Yeah, DCD, I agree. We've had some volatile situations over the last few days. Yeah, it kind of does make sense to go a little sideways. I do think we eventually grind higher. I just don't know how deep of a pullback they want. Yeah, Tron. Nice. If you're green, good job. I am red.
Yeah, exactly.
Currently. Yeah, DCD. I'm a huge fan of bull markets. Huge fan.
These are nasty wicks.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, isn't it?
On the 15-minute, they're really nasty wicks.
We just haven't picked up enough buyers to make that push. So it just keeps sweeping down to grab these orders that keep popping up lower. do think eventually we pop to the top side, though.
Too darn close not to. Feels like.
You're a huge fan of markets that aren't stuck in a 10-point range on the ES. Abu? Yeah. Yeah.
Understandable. 240 kind of holding.
DCD ate some
Yeah.
bad buffalo sauce last night. Oh no.
Ouch.
Oh no.
I tell you what, though, if this thing breaks 220, I'm in for the shorts.
Yeah, guys. Phoenix. I feel so bad for him.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, dude.
Those are
Is he close to all of that? I don't know where he lives, like in relation.
In relation to it, I don't know.
I-
Is he in Delhi?
Yeah, I think he's.
I don't
in
know if he's
Delhi.
in Delhi. Yeah, so he's a ways away, but still, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. That's scary.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the blurb today where I think it was Pakistan released, said that they had 100 planes between them and India that took part in a 1-hour air battle. I didn't even know air battles lasted an hour in this day and age. Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, guys, I said it last night on the stream too. But for those of you who don't know, Phoenix is in. He lives in India. He's going through things right now, worries that we as Americans are fortunate enough to not to have to worry about a whole lot. In fact, I've never had to worry about it. I don't know about you guys, but living here in the States,
Right.
we've definitely don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. So if you haven't reached out to him, let him know you're there to talk if you want.
Okay, so you got the Chinese commerce minister speaking, right? They're laying out quotes right now. That might be part of the push down.
Dave,
Not
make
sure.
use of your pilot license to get Phoenix out of there.
Yeah, I should do that.
Just fly through the combat zone with your little
Right.
Cessna.
My little single engine.
Yeah. Little
It'll
crop
take
duster.
me a month.
Flying
It'll
through
take me
there.
a month of Sundays to get there. Oh, it's gonna. Okay, I'm interested in shorts maybe here.
Not me, not yet.
It's got to push down a little more, but
Nice, Fletch.
Do we hold 220 again is the question.
that's the question.
Probably. Right back to 240. I don't know. It feels a
I
little
wouldn't
heavy
mind
right
seeing
now.
it flush. It feels heavy.
I definitely want to see below 200, a reoffer at 200
Yeah.
before I would get short, though.
Yep.
Nice Fletcher. Take those.
You guys doing anything fun today? Dave, you going golf?
Yeah. Playing golf this afternoon. Yep.
Nice.
Lately, I don't know if that's fun, but
Oh no, you're in one of those.
no,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
struggling.
no. It's always fun to get out. So I mean, I can't. Some people, oh, this and that, my game. I can't do that. I'm out there in a beautiful day. You just can't do that. Why ruin your day like that?
Mm-hmm. I agree. Perspective.
Yeah, it's all it is. Yeah. Well, I liked that.
The MNQ
I like that
book
drop.
is so whack. I never realized it until I started watching the tick charts, but oh my god, dude, it leaves so many gaps.
Disgusted with myself. I was short 221, got out at 202.
I don't know if I want
I'm not
this
now. I'm
short.
not disgusted with myself. Now I'm disgusted. Now I'm not. I mean, that was a late short, but the momentum just felt heavy for it to go down and run the lows. Should have not got out. That was almost 20 points though. 19 points. I like it.
Let's see what happens.
That was a stealth. That was a stealth trade.
Stealth trade.
Just felt heavy. I mean, I should have never
Still
entered where
feels
I did, but
still
boy, it felt
feels
heavy. I think I took maybe 7 points of heat on that trade, and then it went my direction. That's not too bad.
Got your key level down at 140 down there.
Yesterday's key level. 200 is my key level today.
Oh, my bad.
Bouncing right on it. Bouncing right on it. Reject. Now, do you want this to test 200, or are you okay with it going a little above and coming back down, and then going down? What's your preference here? Or does it need to go deeper?
Is a move down to like 180 and attempt
And come
back
back
to
up.
reclaim 200,
Got it. Yeah.
and then it to reject for the short.
So for me, Wes, my next learning step here is to have that patience to let it drop, to try to figure out what's that right drop. I know it's all about different market conditions, and each day is a little different, but how far do you give it to go down to come back up?
You know,
And I guess, and then if it runs without you, it runs without you, I guess.
Yeah. So like it's not always a guaranteed like 20 to 30 point break and then retest, right? Like it could be a 40 point break and retest. Sometimes it plays
Depending
out
on how
over
big
an
the movement
hour.
is on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of depending on the volatility of the day? Is that, wouldn't you say that? Like if it's not a
Yeah,
volatile day like
yeah.
today?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I mean, I guess I made that as a statement instead of more of a question, but yeah. I feel like this might have been your retest right there.
See a gap through that low, huh? That'd be cool.
Although it's might be chop right here for a bit. I don't know, Wes. I fought your system for so long because I thought there's no way this guy knows this well. But I can't do it. I have to wave the white flag. I have to give in.
I think people think that like it can't be what he says. It's too simple. It's too easy, right? Like so there's doubt there.
Right.
And it might not work for everybody, but it's what's worked for me. So.
I watched you. I've been watching it. What now?
Like
When did we first
two-
been over a year and a half ago?
Yeah,
2
like
years. Yeah.
2 years.
Oh my god, I missed the ad.
Same thing with Palmetto. Palmetto's seen the trading plans for a while. Anybody
Well, I
that was
think the
Bro, I
ES
missed the ad.
anybody that was a part of Good Gains saw there's a track record there. Let's say, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Boy, I gave up that short 20 points too early, or more. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, I fumbled my ad.
Oh my
L.
gosh.
Oh, what an L.
Okay,
I don't know why I got out of
get
that.
the reoffer. Don't just straight flush, please.
Well, the target is like 152 on the 1 minute for sure. What are we looking at?
Yeah, I've got one scale out of 2 contracts looking at like 68, and then the rest looking at 140.
68's good. There's an order block that has been respected multiple times at 68. 67.75.
A highly respected order block.
A highly respected.
Has a lot of accolades and recognition in the community.
A pillar of the community, you might say.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
We're just
Oh
not
my
gonna
God.
get that. We're just not gonna get that move back up, are we? It's just...
No, boy, did I had a good trade. I mean, I'm taking 20 points. I can't complain. complain, but oh my gosh, should I have a trade? I don't buckle credibility. That's right.
You might get the reoffer, Wes.
I hope so. It generally works out.
It's failing to break down so far. Like, we've left a lot of gaps here, and it's still failing to break. Which means I'm going to get break-even, unfortunately.
Boy, did I have a banger trade. An entry was at what?
An order block with credibility, Abu says.
Oh my god, that short entry I had was at 221.25. Oh, brutal. Brutal. 40-pointer. You know, one of the things I like this past couple of weeks too, Wes, is I've been holding on to them. Typically, you know, a lot of times I cut them short because I just didn't have confidence. But over the last couple of this week in particular, I've just been holding on. Of course, they move pretty fast, which is always helpful over the last few days. This is an interesting spot here.
Okay, filled out of 2. I got 1 left looking at, what was this, 140? Yeah.
Oh, what a trade then. Okay.
I will probably be done for the day after this, honestly, as well.
Oh, yeah.
You should be.
Yeah, you've been trading well.
Regardless of whether this fills out or not. I mean, if we bounce here and go to my break even, that'll suck. But
Where's
No,
your
this is
target?
gonna fill.
140?
This is
yeah, 140.
Yeah. You'll
no, this is filling.
Mega jinx. Mega jinx incoming.
Well, I mean, obviously have your trailing in, but like it's you.
Yeah, I do.
You should get
600 point reversal coming right now.
600 point reversal, he says.
Oh my gosh,
Nah,
600
here
point
comes your-
reversal.
Here comes your fill.
Give it to me.
Oh, that got
600
within a couple
point
points
reversal.
there, didn't it?
Yeah, that
It
was
does
good.
always tease you a little bit. There you go.
There it is.
All right, filled out. Cool.
That was excellent. Nice job.
Successful Friday, boys. Didn't get torched.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right. I do think we catch at least a little bounce here. I don't think we just straight flush, maybe.
Well, you got minutes left on this candle, and both on this and the 15-minute, on the 5-minute, and the 15 minutes. So see what happens. 211 is what I would think is a nice. Well, it might have hit. Yeah, 121. That's what it hit.
I was gonna
There
put a
it
limit order
is.
there at 120 and just catch the 20
There
point
it
bounce,
is.
but hesitant.
120 West. That's the zone, though.
Oh, wow. DCD 194 to 127. Nice trade.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Damn, it's still going.
It is. Oh, I had a 100-point banger. Oh well.
Might get a little chop here in between 100 and 120.
Messing around this key level, Wes.
I know. It's just messy. Hard to get an entry.
Yeah. IB's going to be set here, too.
I have my templates for like saving the boxes and the different types of like colors and all that to indicate stuff. As one of them is Wesley box, and then the other one is Key Wesley box.
E Wesley box.
I think a
Wesley
lot
boxing.
of people have done that where they're like, okay, you know, they have different how they denote different things on their charts, and I think a lot of people put West box on their charts. So like
Yeah.
Wes is on a lot of charts.
I'm long at 38.
I know, I'm starting to like this. Martin Househanen, I reached out to him the other day. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. I hope he's good. Oof.
Yeah, I got out. Only took 5 points.
What's up, Ollie? Congrats on your interview, by the way.
It's gonna have to give me some better structure.
Handsome traders, huh? We'll take that. We'll take that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I would have liked to seen a nice clean push up. This is not it.
Jesus.
And then I say that and it goes. Drawn.
Yeah, I can't get this order in safely.
Thank you, DJ. A wise man with very good vision. Doesn't need glasses.
Really annoying that bid, that buy order that went for like 20 points instantly didn't get me in up there at the top. That would have put me at least back in the green today. Ollie, the Globex streams have been really nice. Really nice change of pace. I know it stinks for all you people that live in the UK, all the traders that live in the UK that want to tune in because of how late it is. But it's been a good change for the channel. All right, we are definitely holding up. Here's what I want to see. I'm going to put a long order at just below 125, the bottom end of this wick. If I can get this entry, I'm fine with it. If it runs away from me, I'm fine with it as well.
You're not risking a lot, though, if it runs away from you.
Nope.
Or if you it goes against you, you're not risking a lot. What are you risking? 5 points?
I'm going to risk like 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Here she comes. Oh, that was pretty strong, dude.
Was pretty strong. Let's see if we can get that
Oh,
recovery.
look at that. Wes just might do it again. Come on. Come on.
It's just not getting the
Pull
push.
the bunny out of the hat.
Yeah.
No, I'm about to get stopped. It's not getting the push back up. It's pretty...
Do this.
Yeah, here it comes. Maybe I should just kill this. I would have wanted to see a stronger recovery. Alright.
Holding that 120 so far.
Yeah, it's feeling like it snaps though.
long from 124.
Yeah, I don't like that candle opening.
Stopped out.
Yeah, it feels heavier.
That's going to be my day, guys. I'm not going to sit here and have one of these Fridays where I get wicked out of everything. I'm down $440 right now. So,
yeah, that's not good.
Manageable. That was a good stop, though.
Yeah, it was a good stop. This is overnight lows, man. Easily, obviously.
All right, well, I did not have puking from the highs to the lows on my bingo card.
Neither did I.
We were all convinced we were going up.
Oh, you got spoofed, West, I think.
Well, the problem is every time we make an attempt higher, you start to see like buy orders step in on the Dom just below. So, like, while price makes an attempt to go higher, once those orders start stacking in lower, yeah, like there's people dragging the market down.
Yeah, interest in getting filled lower.
Mm-hmm. Do we have a free fall Friday setting up here? It would make sense a little bit, you know, after all the upside that we've seen.
Like, just touched the overnight low.
Demon for that overnight low. 20,080.
Yeah, just touched it. Looked a little bit through it.
It did? Oh, there we go. Why did that not load? That was so weird. Huh. Like, I was looking at the candle, when you said it wicked through it, my candle didn't have a wick below it, and then it just, like, all of a sudden updated.
Yeah, put it there. What feed are you on?
Tops up X.
So am I, and it didn't. That's weird, because I'm on
That
Top
is
Step
weird.
X as well. Wow, that's weird, Palm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice job,
Porch, it's not a
Porch.
bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having one of my typical Fridays, which I haven't had in a while, but Fridays are my worst trading day, guys, by far. I don't know why. It just is. And I generally give back some of my profits from the entire week on Fridays. Every time. It's really annoying when you have that one day that just repeatedly
Yeah.
wrecks you. It's Fridays
I
for
know what
me.
you mean. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you, like, looked at a calendar and just, like,
Oh, yeah.
seen how often it happens?
Oh, yeah. Enough to know that it's part of the reason
Shouldn't
why I
be.
do trading with the boys on Fridays, so that I
Yeah,
do
so-
not.
Okay. I see what it is. I see. how
Yeah,
it is now.
there's selfish intention there for sure.
Let's let the trading of the boys take the losses.
Ollie, all my
Fair,
other
I
days.
usually do a pretty good job at. I usually soak a lot of the losses for us.
Ollie, there's not really like a huge discrepancy on any of my other days. They're pretty average for the most part. Every now and then I'll catch an outlier, but
I'm green
yeah,
on the day too.
my
so.
worst day by far trading is Fridays. And I think because generally on Fridays in bull markets, it's the heavy sell retracement that I'm just not a great short side trader yet. I don't know why. Probably because the short side moves are like this, right?
Yeah, they're just
straight lines.
Yeah.
That's why I'm better at short side because they move faster.
I mean, perma bears are. They like the quick in and out. I don't like the quick in and out because a lot of times it's really whippy and wicky and bouncing all over the place.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah, but that's the difference between a mature trader and myself. I like the fast movement because of the impatience.
So here's the thing about being a perma bear, right? Is you better capitalize because there's very short periods of time in the calendar where you have opportunity to capitalize. So you have to capitalize in that very short period. The money's good when you do, right? Like it's quick, it's fast, it's easy. And that's why people get stuck on the short side trades. But in a bull market, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get slowly ground into the ground. And 80% of the time, we're in a bull market. 80% of the time. So there's a very short period of time where you need to capitalize. That's not to say during a bull market that's not to say during a bull market. That was, let's see, trading plan. What did the trading plan say? I already forgot. So was that the short under 120? Targeting, what did I target? 20,050, I think I want to say. So they got pretty close.
Yeah, and here comes the bow. I don't know. Let's see if it really recovers here. I don't know. Overnight low is the key. It's got to break and hold above overnight low.
Yeah, Martin, both sides can make money. However, when you're continuously trying to short in a bull market, even day traders are going to get wrecked. It's going to happen.
Wes, can I ask you to set up a chart real quick? I'm curious to see what this looks like on a platform that isn't Top Step X.
Yeah, what?
Do you have tick charts?
Believe so. Let's see here.
If you can you just
NQ?
throw on? Yeah, wait, let me see that the same thing happened on NQ real quick. No, it didn't. So MNQ if you can.
I tell you, the best thing ever was
Scout.
Banana Trade's mapping MNQ to NQ.
Yeah, that's pretty
for
good.
map.
Pretty valuable.
That's, oh my god.
MNQ front month. Let's go to settings.
And then can you set it to a 500 tick chart? I want to see if the same thing happened on other platforms, or is this just a Top Step X thing? Because I've been using it and it's been helping me, but I'm kind of questioning whether it's like
I've
actually
never set
there.
up a tick chart, so it's kind of data style, candle. I have bar, line, dotted line, area.
That's like the type of data display, like the visual. I don't know where this would be in Quant Tower.
Look at this kicker. Oh, look
I
at
can
this
set up a
kicker.
time-based chart. It's a tick-based, so maybe it's
I
under
think
intervals.
Albu might know.
What?
Martin might know. Obviously, Goose would know.
Oh, Martin's telling in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah. Because I've been using gaps on the tick charts as a
It's under time.
like a proxy or a way to see aggression or like big momentum, and that's what got me to get short where I did. But I'm kind
Ready
of
to moon.
Would you
So
want a
whether it's
500
actually
tick
there.
chart?
Yeah, 500 tick.
Oh, maybe I should.
Hey,
do
this just
on
came
this
out.
one.
Possible that U.S. and China agree to mutual
Cancel
suspension of
here.
customs duty for the duration of the talks. I'm surprised it didn't moon on that.
500 tick. Okay, so volume. Let's go to 500. And then, what do you want the range set at? You know, like a day?
Doesn't matter entirely. I'm looking more so at 1019 specifically this morning. So as long as it displays 1019, that's fine.
Oh gosh, this is taking a while to load. Maybe I should just do one day.
Maybe it will. That announcement from the Swiss was interesting.
All right, let's just go 3 hours then. See if that loads faster.
You know, today too was
Much faster.
could be repositioning now down, expecting somewhat decent news coming out of the weekend with the negotiations. Might be that as well.
All right, Palm, look at the stream.
Can you put your cursor over 1019 so I can see where it is.
Dude, I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't see it. Interesting. So I'll send a picture in Discord of what my chart looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like 1019's. Let's see here. Like right here. So just give it 9
Yeah,
seconds.
interesting. Doesn't have it. Yeah, I see where your cursor is. Yeah, there's no gap there. Versus on my chart there is. All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Just curious to see if that was going to carry over or not. I guess it didn't.
Yeah, I've never used tick charts.
I never had before until I started using Top Step X, just to see if there was an alternative, because I was using like the 5-second chart as an execution, and then I started just messing around with the tick charts, and it's been helping me. But the tick charts on Top Step X at least will show like gaps in price where I'm assuming price just moves so aggressively and so fast that we gap through it. But I'm also kind of questioning whether it's even like actually there just because it's Top Step X.
Right.
What's up, Chase? Chase, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've actually been doing Globex streams lately. So the timing is probably better for you. Yeah, we're still doing trading with the boys on Fridays, Chase. The rest of the week I do Globex streams currently.
Well, and Chase, Palm and I have now found out the real reason he's still doing trading with the boys is because he would rather shovel the losses onto us instead of him have a bad Friday. So he just watches our bad Fridays.
No, that's not true. I'm the one who's down right now. You guys are both green. That's not true at all.
I'm just negotiating. Palm, I'm just helping our negotiating position. We can have
this for later. Right.
Yeah.
I'm getting it on the record. Whether it's true or not, I don't care. I'm just getting it on the record.
Don't you worry. If the channel ever takes off, right? Like if it ever gains some steam, you will be compensated. Don't you worry.
It's okay. You don't have to compensate me.
You do not.
Compensation for me is your trading plan. That's all I need.
That's exactly right. Even though I'm paying for it, I still.
That is also true.
I'm glad. Well, you're not really paying for that. You're paying to support my YouTube channel, correct?
I'm paying for.
But that is one of the perks of the membership, for sure. Everybody who
it's awesome.
Everybody who supports the channel, that's my incentive for people to because YouTube likes that for the algorithm. They like seeing engagement, so the channel memberships look good to them, and then they push your content out to a wider audience. So to incentivize that, I said, hey, here's something that I can do to kind of say thank you to everybody who has a channel membership, and that's you get access to my trading plans and other people don't.
I mean, what we're really paying for here is Mason's pint habit on the weekends.
Well, and his ball of water habit, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think might be more expensive than
His ball of water.
All right, here's the 120 reoffer. Let's see what happens at like 125-ish.
Are you looking for a rejection, or are you just looking to see what it does?
It's well in the plan. Two things.
Oh my God.
Two things. Same plan. Same thing as yesterday. This level, what I'm looking for is either rejection and hold below 120. Entry would be around 110. Reclaim above 140. Retest. Hold for the long up.
Yeah.
There are some big lots sitting below us, though. Just to give you a heads up. Oh yes, DCD. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat there for a minute.
Not DCD.
DCD got baited by the volatility. He was about to be done for the day.
Every time.
He was about to be done for the day. Then he saw a bunch of movement of the Dom flying around. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
It's too funny. It's true too. That happens to me.
Could get choppy here, boys.
Yeah, we did wick the lower count.
No glizzies. I don't know if
No,
you've seen
expected
it,
range lows down at 2038.
yeah.
Overnight low bounce paid from 80. It's not a bad confluence. Wicking the lower count, 2080, reclaim it, get back inside, go look for a level. And momentum's down at negative 65.
There's some blocks sitting right at like 80, and then one in the low 60s right now. But if we get back above 40 and get a reoffer, I might try the same trade again. Oh, I know I said I was done too. This could be a really bad Friday, guys. If I take another $200 stop, I'm down like $700 on the session.
If you can see what happens here, Wes, I think.
Let's see if we got any interest higher. I don't know. Top side's kind of. My Dom looks so small because of this big boy sitting here at 20,080, or girl. That right there is why I wait for retests.
If this 15-minute candle closes in this area, we may see some consolidation, a little bit manipulation up, and then it's coming back down.
Little bit manipulation up.
100% manipulation.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, today and hanging out with us.
You know, it's funny. I'll say manipulation like it's this small occurrence that happens in certain area. The whole market's manipulated.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I understand.
100%.
So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. The whole thing's is manipulation. What am I talking about?
100%.
But Albert knows what I mean. He gets me. Wes, that was a nice not trade.
Yeah. That's why I wait for the reoffers. The retests.
I am learning.
Chase, right now I'm seeing downside.
Ooh, multiple blasts heard in Jammu City and Indian Kashmir. That's not good. That just came out. This is why the market's starting to drop here.
Golly, it's so hard to get an entry, dude. I want like the 110 short, but it just kind of knifes right through it. Like there's just no entry.
Did.
I think you might get the reoffer at 120
I don't know. It's looking like
if you're still interested in the short at that point.
20,080's probably where we're heading right now. The move, I think, is gone.
This candle's about done. Let's see.
Point of control just flipped too.
Oof.
Oh gosh, man, it's a hard read right now.
Ooh, that little spike down. I didn't like that little
Chase, the derby was good.
wick down.
It was a mess. Yes, it was sloppy, muddy. It was a mess.
That's like 2 or 3 in a row where it's been like that, hasn't it?
Just
Or to
last
my
year,
memory, it seems
last
that
year
way.
wasn't, but you're right.
Okay.
It does seem like a lot. The Derby is rain-soaked, muddy. Man, if you didn't get out to the lead in that, the mud that was getting kicked up on you, I don't know if you saw the jockeys. Like, they almost needed windshield wipers on their goggles.
I don't know what horse came in third, but that horse looked like it ran out of track because it was coming strong.
Yeah, it's funny how down the home stretch things just change. It's like those horses are fast. I'm telling you, they're flying. It's deceptive on TV. Like, it doesn't do it justice. They are flying.
We owned quarter horses when I was growing up, and in fact, one I used as a cutting horse for cattle, and he was just so. But they're quarter horses, so they're incredibly fast for literally a short distance, quarter of a mile, something like that. They're just unbelievable.
Yeah, it is unbelievable.
Yeah, those animals are fast, and just when especially at a derby where you got a bunch of them, but even they just the ground shakes under you when they're going by.
Oh my goodness, what are we doing here? We just gonna chop it out?
This is the manipulation phase.
You could beat
This
one
is
on
the
foot
consolidation.
DCD? Okay. Okay.
Fletch horses are the most expensive thing you'll ever own. Ever. I think they're more expensive than getting married. They're the most expensive thing ever.
Was Frank?
Your wife isn't home today? That's why you're saying that?
Right? No, she is. Now, hopefully she can't hear me. I better watch out. I think I might better watch out.
Yeah, Chase, at this point, I need to see something definitive. I don't want any entry in that box, inside the box. My entry will be outside of the box.
Well, I hate to say this, but according to ICT, when you have a big push down,
Ollie, what's the name of the jockey? Frankie Dettori? Is that what you said? Man, jockeys are little people. They are some little people.
Those poor dudes, too, they get a lot of injuries.
Well, can you imagine being thrown from a horse at that size?
Right,
Jeez, dude. Or at any size, really.
You're going for a ride. You're you're flying around with it. It's amazing.
Then you just have to hope you don't land in front of it or get kicked on the backside on the way down. Like, you have to hope you fall to the side.
Right.
All right, getting interested in the long side here.
I had a horse that whenever it got near a pond or anything, it would go into the pond, drop to its knees, and roll over to get you off its back.
You ride 136 horses every day, Fletcher.
And if you didn't know it and could stop it before it got in the water, you were getting wet. You learned the best way to get you off its back.
The goat of jockeys.
Oh, wow. I don't think this is a breakout to the upside.
Yeah, Palm, I'm looking at your chart right now. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I got nothing. Because they use TradingView data. Is that right?
I think Copsibex has their own data feed, right?
No,
They
it's.
use
I think
TradingView
they're
charts.
charts. That's it. That's what they use. Yeah.
I want to say they have their own dedicated feed,
Okay.
but I'm not 100%.
So it's not like
It is-
CQG or Rhythmic or DX feed or.
I think it's their own dedicated. It is absolutely TradingView charts, though.
I think Palm's right on that.
Yeah, Ollie, I don't know jockeys' names. I'm not that into it.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. A lot of money in horse racing, for sure.
Wasn't that like Isn't that like the old vineyard joke? How do you become how do you become a millionaire in the horse racing or vineyard business? You start with 10 million.
Hmm?
I know that joke, but a different way. A way I'm not going to say on stream.
Or how do you make 10 million in the business? You start with 100 million. That's what it is.
All right, I'm kind of liking. It kind of already did it though. The retest of 125-ish for the long position, but it really kind of already did it. And now if it comes back, I don't want it. So right now I'll be looking for a float up to like what is this wick? Like 160-ish, come back, test 140 and a hold above for a long. If that doesn't happen, I'm hands off.
Okay.
That order's still sitting at 20,080, by the way. We never got down there. Oh, man, it's already 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's flying.
Holy.
Oh, wow, you're right. Yeah, according to TopStep's FAQ, TopStep has their own dedicated feed to the CME.
Okay.
That's why you're
Well,
not. That's why you're not paying.
Right now.
You're not paying those fees.
It
That's why you
could
don't pay
be.
that
That
cost.
could be the reason, though. They just haven't worked out all the bugs with it yet.
Potentially.
Chase, or it could be a yeah, Chase. You kind of have to wait right now. Unfortunately, it hasn't made a good enough move away. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. It's starting to get interesting. I want to re-offer at 140. Sellers are stepping in right now, or trying to get aggressive.
You know, Porch, that's a great question on the jockeys. I think they probably do by the way they manage the horse during the race.
Do jockeys make a difference, or is it once they get to that level they are all the same?
If their talent levels, the horse's talent level is close to the same, then the jockeys absolutely make a difference. This is the way they manage it during the race.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't say one way or the other. Yeah, Albu, I would tend to agree.
I'm thinking that too, Albu. Oh, yeah, now with this push-up on this.
All right,
I was watching the 15-minute to
there's
see.
that 160 test. Come back to 140.
But if this 15-minute candle that we're on right now, Albu, if this kind of pops out around 160 or even 180 and comes back down, then I'd say we're not a V bottom, V reversal. But
Oh no, it's not going to give any of the entry, is it? It's going to run.
I think, Wes, today it shows you as its personal target to mess with.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? It's gone. All right. Here's my TBM knowledge play.
Quick test?
Yep.
Going for a 10-point scalp.
No, I'm gonna my entry's at 146. Stop's gonna be just below 140. I'm not in yet, but that's where I'm placing my my limit order. So where is this wick exactly? So I'm not being ridiculous here. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it.
We might just go trade into no man's land.
I know. I'm seeing that
Like there's
that,
a lot
that
to
peak on the
backfill.
volume profile around 180.
Mhm. Yeah, there's just a lot to backfill all the way up to like 200.
Well, guys, I guess commence zombie grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get this entry. I really do. I would have rather seen it kind of like do this initially on this first portion of this 5-minute candle, and now it's going higher. So I never got the retrace. I'm gonna take that order off. Oh man. Well, Palm, you've had a great day actually. So far.
Okay. It's been alright. I missed one of the ads that I wanted. It would be a great day if I'd caught that ad. But
Yeah.
it's been alright.
Yeah, but you stuck to your like original trade idea though, right? Like your full
Yes.
targets have been hit.
Yeah.
That I mean, you can't ask for more than that.
No, I'm definitely not complaining.
Yeah, you didn't get the size that you want, the full size that you wanted on,
Right.
but execution from original entry to
Oh.
full target has been perfect, right? Like you've hit it every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, so if only I wasn't down 150 from my gold short. From my gold long.
So good.
Dave, it was
my-
funny. I know you weren't on last night, but during the
I
Globex
wasn't.
stream, they definitely asked me what my thoughts were on gold. I've never looked at a gold chart, okay? So I was like, oh, jeez, let me pull over a gold chart quick. Naked chart. I gave my assessment, and Paul was like, nah, this looks like a long. I'm like, I think it looks kind of like a short to me. But gave my quick naked chart analysis, and the short paid one guy who took the short $420 and apparently got palm quick. You should be all right though,
man.
Palm. Like you should have made it all back, right? Like you're green. Oh, you're muted, Palm. Just to give you a heads up.
I'm up 330.
Oh, nice.
Good
Nice.
man.
We take those.
Damn.
I was about to say you hit some.
Only 400 more to pass this eval. About to throw on 4 minis. Who's in?
Hey, 400 more.
That's how I do it. That's how I pass a palm.
4 minis. Flip a coin and pray.
Right.
We'll probably hang here for a few more minutes, and then because we're in no man's land right now for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, same here. I'm not touching any of this yet.
Palm, you got to go to work after this.
Yeah. No more jury duty. Can't go to court instead of work.
How were the deliberations, Palm? Did it take you very long?
No, we were actually really quick on that. The judge said that was one of the fastest deliberations she'd seen.
Nice.
Total time was probably like 6 hours, maybe 7 hours. That was it.
Wow.
And a lot of that was from not so much us like talking, but listening back to testimony. So like realistically, like real time of talking about it, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Wow.
So it was pretty quick.
Yeah, that is really quick. Savvy Gold treated you well. NQ did you not working?
NQ is just such a fickle thing.
How do we feel about the back test of 140?
I'm not opposed to it if it holds. It's looking a little heavy though right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it holds. I think that was the manipulation up that I was waiting for. Now we're going
Hey
down.
Dave, I don't know if it holds either. Palm, do you know if it holds or not?
Let me get my lucky
Okay.
coin out.
It's not. It's not. I have my magic 8 pull out. It's not going to hold. How about that? I said it.
All
after
right. After it snaps through.
Game said it's not holding, but I'm getting longer right now.
After it snaps through. Hey,
there it goes up.
The bounce.
There it goes
The
back
bounce
up.
worked.
Yeah. Telling you got to do the opposite. I even do the opposite of what I
That
said.
reoffer central pivot was nice, huh, Palm?
Dude, I don't have pivots up right now. I can't. I'm maxed out on Quantower, the indicators I can have, because I have the free version, so I just have the Glizzy up.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Tops of X doesn't have it.
It's at 132.
Okay, good to know.
I thought you were wick testing
You can just
that
ask
last-
me, like, just send me a DM in the mornings and remind me, and I'll send you a snapshot of what the pivots look like, so you know where they're at every day.
Okay. I honestly haven't been using them a ton since the Glizzy.
It's nice to know where they are.
Yeah, I guess knowing where central pivot would be
Mhm.
is where it would be good to know. Dude,
Actually,
I
we
kind
can
of-
do it like Globex, because they start once the new
Right.
session begins, so like they're already printed.
Right.
Yeah, I'll let you know where they are.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm short.
Okay.
Can't front, I'm short.
Just trying to get 120 out of it.
That's like a good first target, I think. I think a
I don't
bigger
know,
target would be
140 is
like
looking like
98.
it's holding a little bit right now. There is still those orders resting. The big order moved up to 100, so I think they're trying to get out of a short position.
Maybe. Regardless, I'm break even on it as of right now, so I won't lose.
Okay, nice.
I would like to see it. Oh, it's gonna wick me out. That's cool.
It's gonna do stupid.
Alright, yeah, I'm break evened out.
That's all right. Good trade management. Because if 140 does
Yeah.
hold, like if price continues to hold above 140, we're going back to 200.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Abu, I'm with you. It does look bullish. I'm just gonna let it play its little game here, though. All right, this is gonna be my last shot at it here. Oh, didn't mean to mark it in, but I will take it. I'm gonna put a stop in.
Yeah, you're green. You're green.
Got stopped out. Yeah, definitely didn't mean to mark it in. I marked it in, and it was like, "Whoa, you're in a trade." All right. Well, I made some money.
And a baby.
I made like $100 there.
So good.
Let's scalp our way out of this hole, huh, boys?
Funny how fast it
I didn't mean to mark it into a position. I meant to hit the limit order, but accidentally didn't realize that I hit the bid button.
I like how fast the range of emotions go in trading. Yeah, you know that, guys. I'm done. This isn't. Ooh, I just got 100 points. I'm
Yeah.
gonna scout my way back in.
Yeah, dude, we're all guilty of it. It's so tough.
Oh, 100%. It's so.
I know. Let me battle my way back to break even. Everything that I preach, sometimes I just don't listen to. It just goes out the door. It's annoying.
It's
really.
so hard. It's so hard. Ugh. For me, I'm not
Gentlemen,
bullish.
I am short
I'm not
again.
bullish on this structure. Yeah, I'm not bullish on this structure. I'm not at all.
Short from 153 half.
There's the 140 bounce
Incoming
again.
break even again.
I tell you what, though, once it breaks 140, yikes, it's bounced it a couple of times.
Nah, it's still got to get through central pivot a little bit lower too. $140 bounce again.
It's amazing.
Yeah. This break evens, I'm gonna lock out for the day and be done. All right,
There
break
it
even.
is,
I'm out.
Yeah, that's a good.
I gave that 2 tries. I was thinking about a third, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Actually, we'll
Yeah.
probably call it there for the day, boys. We'll get off these cameras and do something else. I've been in front of the camera for a lot of hours over the last, 14 of them.
Yeah.
I would say 5 of them I've been in front of a camera, maybe more. So, yeah. Chat, thanks for tuning in today. Guys, you got anything you want to say?
No, man. Good stream.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, chat. I appreciate it.
Shout out the trading plan.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we'll do a little shameless plug here. Actually, Palm, I'll let you do the shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Become a member so you can get the plan. Literally, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
so
much
less
else
than
to
a-
say there.
the plans have been paying. They if you've been following them, they have definitely been paying.
Cost is less than buying eggs. Do it.
it is. It's less than a McDonald's Happy Meal.
That's right.
And
Standard unit of measurement.
one day has paid for a lifetime worth of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
100%.
one day. So
100%.
Absolutely.
it's not like I'm trying to sit there and make a ton of money off the thing. It's just it's a way to incentivize channel memberships. That's all. So yeah.
Love it.
And that's my way of saying thank you. You know, here's my analysis. Go make yourself some money. Go make bags.
Yeah. It worked for me. I'm a believer.
Yeah, it's
What it taught, you know what it did? It did. Okay, it kind of tells you where to trade. It obviously does. But the most important thing it did is where not to trade.
Yes.
For me.
Yes.
Because I overtrade like anybody's business. So they told me where not to trade, and I've been happy with that.
Hey, Phoenix just popped in. Phoenix, you
Hey,
doing
Phoenix.
okay?
Sitting on a missile.
Sitting on a missile.
We were just about to
Phoenix.
end the stream, but we'll chat with you here for a second.
Yeah, Phoenix, while you're here, how close are you to all of this that's happening? Okay. Are
Okay.
you near the border at all? Because, I mean, India is a really big country. So Pakistan is like one side of it in the corner. A few hours away? Okay.
Yeah.
At least you're not like on the border. That's good.
Who cares? I wouldn't want missiles dropping in Ohio. For me.
No, I mean,
You know what I'm
agreed.
saying? Like, are you kidding
I know, agreed.
Or in your case, you wouldn't want missiles dropping in New York, you know?
No, I know, but like it's still relative. Much rather be a few hours away than like 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you actually had to
Oh,
had to
wow.
go back. Okay. So you I got you. That's crazy, Phoenix. I'm sorry, brother. We don't have to deal with that stuff over here. That's some scary-ish. Well, yeah. Okay, so anyway, Dave, got anything you want to say?
No. I mean, I think Palm said it much better than I ever could. So I'm gonna.
I didn't say much.
Well, thanks for tuning in, chat. Phoenix, you are in all of our thoughts and prayers. We love you. Stay safe, brother. Obviously, we'll chat in Discord. I will be live Sunday evening for the Globex stream. I might do it right at open. And then Monday, I'm probably gonna do a power hour stream.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Yeah, something a little different. We'll try it out. You know, it's worth a shot at trying it once or twice. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Trade safe, stay patient, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.
My short's gonna play out.